Hello and welcome back to Quick Looks with the Casual Hour. I am Bobby, and joining me is the gamer on the go, Chase. Chase, have you ever been ascended or ascended?
No, I don't think so. I think I would have known if I ascended.
Are we going to go ascending tonight?
I'm going to ascend you a cease and desist on making this joke anymore.
Fair. We're playing the Ascent. This is a game from Neon Giant. It just landed on Game Pass. It's available for $30 on Steam. If you have an Xbox, you can play it there too. Right off the top, I'm going to say a few things from the technical standpoint before I jump into the quick look. If you want to, it's a co-op game. You can do couch co-op. You can do online co-op. If you want to play cross-platform, I guess, so PC to Xbox, you have to have the Game Pass version or the Windows Store version. The Steam version does not support cross-play with Xbox, which is weird.
Okay.
Also,
kind of confusing.
It is confusing. Also, some of the PC cool features like DirectX 12, which gives you that ray tracing business, really not good on the Windows PC version, but apparently the frame rates and all the technical stuff you'd want on the PC side is really, really good on the Steam version. Today's quick look is being
further complicating things.
Yeah, today's quick look, as of August 1st, is being done on the Game Pass Windows version. I have not seen like a big patch come out for this game yet, but still having a pretty good time with it so far. I haven't gone super far into this.
What is this game?
Who makes it?
No, what is it?
This is an isometric top-down. I would say it has more DNA with a twin-stick shooter than it does with a Diablo. It is a loot acquiring game. You can play with up to 4 people. It's a really cool cyberpunk setting, and you are able to have an arsenal of weapons from pistols to rocket launchers, and you can outfit your character in some really quote-unquote cyberpunk-specific gear.
Okay.
As you can see, I can have multiple characters. There's some weird stuff about like how I would do online. So I have a save where I can resume this for my single player, which we're going to do in this quick look. But on the online co-op, I can host one of my save games, or I can host a new game. I've had 2 friends. I'm not trying to shit on this. I'm really not trying to shit on it. But I've had 2 friends who have said that they have had their characters completely eaten and absorbed while transferring over to a co-op game that somebody already had a save game on. So they had like level 13 characters that were just poof gone.
That seems not very good.
Not very good. It's a little confusing on like how you would start up a new game or do that, but we're going to just resume this quick look at my save character. There's no classes in this game. You can play with any of the weapons. There's a lot to unpack as you're looking down at this world. So let me start with just a few things that we'll be focusing on. There's a skill tree that you can dump points into. Tactical sense, critical hit rate, weapon handling. I've put a lot into aiming, as I've read online quite a bit, that's where you should just immediately get your character up and running and then fill in around it. You'll come across bounties in the game, and those are just shouted out like, hey, there's a bounty nearby, or like easy, hard, whatever it may be. Kill that person, get their bounty, you turn it in, you get monies and gear. Your cyber deck is pretty cool. You'll find upgrades where it just says, hey, you found a cyber deck upgrade. Mine currently is called the Ice Pick, which you can see right here. These are the things that your cyber deck can do.
You're trying so hard not to make it sound like an I that you're making it sound like a U.
Yes, I'm trying to overcompensate for my cyber dick.
The ladies love your cyber deck.
Yes, absolutely. When you first started, you could analyze, and you didn't have the ability to do doors. Ice is the level of the door to get through. So if I'm back out in the world and you press C, that's how you pull out your cyber deck there and unlock shit. So that's more or less hacking. You don't have to do any mini games. It's just the level of being able to get through it.
This seems way more complex than I first thought it would be.
This game?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some really cool stuff with this game. Like I was not trying to start with a bad taste by going over some of those things. The game just came out. But I needed to put that out there, that there was some confusion that I personally ran into on trying to play with other people based off of versions and stuff like that. Your loadout is going to be your primary and your secondary, and then tactical, which is currently for me a shockwave grenade. Again, I'm not very far into it.
So what's your primary here? Is this like a assault rifle or?
This is an ABR Commander. I like this gun a whole lot. It's a burst fire gun.
Got it.
My secondary is a rocket launcher, and I like it a whole lot too. Armor is head, torso, and legs.
Do you only have primary and secondary, or like is every weapon either a primary weapon or a secondary weapon, or can you put either weapon in either slot?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
So I could have 2 rocket launchers, I think, if I wanted to. As far as the armor goes, same thing: head, torso, legs.
Okay.
And you're going to see what your points, your versus and comparisons are over here. You can also show more details if you wanted to. So this is physical energy, digital fire, body energy, spread reduction, all those.
I love digital fire.
Augmentations. So these are going to be your abilities to do cooldowns and things like that. I've got this hydraulic slam, which has been fine. Marks enemies within reach. Marked enemies explode on death. That sounds all right. So I might actually put that one in there because I haven't used hydraulic slam too much.
Okay.
So I'll put that.
And you shoot things in this game?
You shoot things in this game, and then you have abilities for it. So I've got my stasis on 2. I'm going to put violate on 1, and I've got this digital thorn module that you can put into these slots there. You've got main missions and side missions, just like you would expect from an RPG.
Is this an open world game?
It is an open world game.
Okay.
A lot of vendors, a lot of chests you can find in the world.
Fast travel?
There is a fast travel system. It is this here. Okay. It's a train station, so you got to get to the train station and you can go through all those. There's a roll, and that's really it for your movement. And then you're just coming around. There is a crouch, and I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard, so there's 2 ways to fire. If I am just shooting my gun right now with my left mouse button, it's there. But if you watch my character's arms, I have the gun up higher. I now have a higher shot. So I can come behind this, crouch down, and shoot over it if I wanted to.
Okay.
And
do your guns have ammo? I mean, you reload weapons, but do you have unlimited ammo, or do you have to find ammo?
Unlimited ammo. You can force reload like that. There is going to be automatic reloads. Okay. So let me see who's shooting me here. Oh, it's a turret. You'll find things that give you energy if you're using one of your abilities, or health throughout the game. There's like things that you can hack or shoot or just open up.
So you don't regen health, you have to find it?
You have to find health, which my playthrough so far, again, minimal, but my playthrough so far, there has been a lot of health to unlock here. The game does have some hang-ups and frame issues that I've encountered so far. You can do it. Oh shit, these guys are way out of my league. Run.
Looks like you're doing damage to them.
Yeah, I mean, the skull's a little intimidating, but I guess I'm doing okay. I'm a level 9 or 10. There's 17.
Fine.
Okay, alright. That guy dropped a health chest. Let's pick that up. It was a little rough.
Did that other guy just run away? Like, is he gone?
Yeah, they'll go back to the area. I'll try my rocket launcher, see what that does. Hard to be bad when you got a rocket launcher, you know?
Yeah, it seems pretty effective.
So grab a riot gun. That's the other thing, too, in the loadout here. When I go to my weapons, that number to the right is how many of those weapons you have. So I've got 8 of these P1 protectors, so I can go and sell a lot of those.
Okay, I was going to ask, why do you need more than one of any weapon?
No, you're just picking up in the world.
Got it, okay.
Oh, and it does that cool thing if you know where to go for your mission, you can ping it. It'll give you a little readout to follow.
That's cool.
Yep.
So what is your current mission? What are you going for?
To install a VR camera in the grinder. You know, Chase, just the things you would do in a cyberpunk world.
Sure. What is the grinder?
I think the grinder is a location.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. So we were currently hanging. Yeah, we're in the grinder, I believe. As you in my map up there, underneath it tells you the location you're in. So I think we're in the grinder.
Okay.
Chase, have you heard of a game called Cyberpunk 2077?
Vaguely.
I think that this is a better world than Cyberpunk 2077 in my limited time playing it.
Maybe a less broken one for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, they started selling that game again on PlayStation, but it's not fixed.
It's not
yet,
better.
right?
It's not fixed. It's not fixed at all. There was actually, I can't remember who, but somebody said, "Hey, we're going back to Cyberpunk." After they fixed it or whatever, and it literally had majority of the same problems.
Yeah, I'd still like to play that game at some point, but I'm not gonna do it until it's good, or until it's fixed. I don't know if it'll ever be good. Who knows? Right.
So I just did 2 abilities there. They are cooling down. You can see them on the right of my little bottom right corner. You can see that they're currently going back down. Oh, here we go. This is I can shoot that and get some more health. This up, and we'll keep moving towards our objective.
Have you played this in co-op at all?
Yeah, it's fine. It had nothing to do with the co-op. It was just I jumped in with people who have been playing this game. And there was not a lot of patience for me not knowing where to go and what to do.
Yeah.
And a chance for me to get my footing. And I think that it did more damage than good for me. I think now playing with people would be really good.
Okay.
Because I feel a lot better about what's going on.
So you're saying there's no classes exactly, but do people still kind of lean into roles? Is there somebody who's like, oh, I'm going to be the one who puts up a shield for everybody, and then we can all shoot from behind it? Or are there any abilities that play well with co-op, or is it just we all have our different murder machines and we're just going in and murdering?
All in all, I will say that everybody's going to be doing a lot of bullet spray. That's a big focus of the game. I have equipped something called stasis, and you're familiar with stasis. You play Destiny. They invented stasis.
Oh yeah. First ones ever.
There, I can freeze people in the air and allow others to do damage on them. So if I wanted to be somebody that did a little bit more of, hey, I'm going to trip everybody up, and I'm going to get them to where you can just do all kinds of damage.
Hey, can you go back to where you were for a second?
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to the Clune building?
I haven't.
Okay.
I think it's a pretty cool one.
I love a good Clune.
Yeah, Clune.
Or would that be Clooney? Is that George's building? Does he own that one?
That's George in the future. That's a cologne he makes a Clune.
Ooh, and I like it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that, again, not here to shit on things, Chase, but I feel that they've made a world feel way more lived in the future than what Cyberpunk 2077 was able to accomplish. And it's a very different game. Game development's hard, but I like this world a lot better from a lived-in. It reminds me a lot of that show Altered Carbon, if you watched that.
I did not watch that, but I've heard of Altered Carbon.
Yeah, it's Blade Runner, all that shit. It's all there. But yeah, I think that there's also there are some like healing rifts that you can put down. So if you wanted to be more support driven than the person pulling the trigger, I think you could probably find a good time with that. This battle rifle, one of the reasons I like it so much, I don't know if you've seen it, it does have homing bullets.
Yeah, I've seen them curve a little bit.
Yeah, it's not overly exaggerated, but it does follow around when you need it to. All right, we're gonna blow one of these guys up with that ability and see what happens. They should pucker up. Yep.
Ooh,
yep. He definitely blew up, and we'll do stasis here.
So,
and we're down.
Why are you fighting all these things? What's the story at play here?
I really don't know all the specifics yet.
Okay.
I know that the Ascent. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Lore. Where's the Ascent at? Oh. The Ascent has fallen, I think is what they said. I think that's a group in the game.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know really what's going on.
Okay.
I could not tell you why I'm shooting the things I'm shooting. I have not been paying too much attention to the story, and I think that what happened is I created this character. I hopped in on a multiplayer that was already going, where some of that stuff was being divulged at the beginning, and that kind of fucked me up a bit on know what's going on. I can tell you that from what I've gathered, it's not like this hyper-rich story by any stretch.
Yeah. Does that guy have two heads?
This one right here?
No, the dude who's sitting on the stairs. No, is that what is that?
It's like a shark thing?
Oh.
Let's get a better look at it.
Yikes. Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, can you knock him off? Can you just yeah. Bye. Bye, shark-headed man thing.
You ever seen the show Beast Wars? I think he was on that.
I have absolutely seen Beast Wars.
Oh god, I pissed him.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's like, I saw what you did to my shark-headed friend. Can't have that.
So, see how he likes rockets. Stasis, my guy. Oh, he's in pieces, Chase.
Yeah, he didn't like that. What's that blue thing?
That's armor.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to be any of your gear is going to be in blue there.
Does it follow the Diablo style color thing? Color rarity?
Somebody said that they had hey, I got a blue item, or I got a blue gun. I have not obviously gotten any of those yet. So I just picked up another deep stink, rebreather, which I have already. Trying to see if there's anything that's going to be worth me equipping.
How's your character not want to look at us?
Because it's got.
Oh
really...
no! Oh god! Oh, that's making me sick.
There we go. Now they're looking at us.
Yeah.
That's actually quite a bit better. Let's put on this vest. There we go. Are these the same? That one's even better.
I loved your character in Mad Max Fury Road. He was really good there.
This is Bane's brother.
Yes.
And let me just equip some new pants there. There we go. We're looking real nice here.
Looking real something.
We're looking really nice. So we've equipped some gear. We've shot some innocents. Let's take an elevator. That's always a good time.
Okay.
The verticality is interesting on the map. I don't particularly like the map. It just doesn't do a whole lot besides almost like a radar more than a map. And I can't always tell, should I be up or should I be down? Let's be like, hey, this is where the gun shop is. Well, it's nowhere to be seen. Oh, you have to go back down. And it's a complaint, but I think it's warranted. Case, does this do anything for you? Is this your style of game?
I think I kind of like the idea. I remember playing some games similar to this back in the day. Like, did you ever play the Hunter the Reckoning games?
Maybe.
I played Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer, which was on the original Xbox. You were shooting a lot of zombies and vampires, but it was kind of that 4-player co-op going around levels and shooting stuff in kind of this isometric format. And I had a good time playing around with stuff like that. I don't know if this is something that I necessarily want as an RPG. Like this is giving me. I mean, I was thinking, obviously it has some Destiny stuff into it with being an RPG and a shooter. It's got some Borderlands to it, but it's in a different world for sure. I don't know. It seems cool for what it is.
Sure. Yeah.
But also it's on PC and Xbox, so I won't play it.
I think Game Pass is a really good location for it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get us back really quick to turn this in, and then we can wrap up there. Because I think that there's a really interesting layout to their like city hubs.
Mm-hmm. Does the world feel different from place to place? Like this feels very. I don't want to make it sound too bad. It looks very generic cyberpunk in that there is just a lot of metal. Here are some Asian characters on the ground, some hovery shit. Like a city that's super tall. Are there other biomes? Are there other things that make this feel different from place to place, or is it more of this?
It's a great question. I don't know. Okay. I have not seen that yet. I'm pretty damn early, so you get to the first world hub, which I'm trying to get us back to, and that's where you're able to start getting quests that explains like, hey, this is what a vendor does for armor, for weapons, for clothing, or whatever it may be, augmentations. Go out and do these to get some currency, and that's exactly what we've been doing here. So I haven't gotten too far away from where you start and where you go. But we'll see.
Okay.
I think I'm close to it. Let's see, where do we want to go? Gratitude, I think, is the city, maybe?
Is that down there at the bottom?
Yeah, I think that's where I want to go. I should be able to take this. There's a train station up here. Let's take the train. After we get rid of these hooligans.
That is one way to get rid of hooligans.
Oh, it's down there. Good. Okay.
Just missed the
train. Just missed my train. Cleaning up the streets. The hover streets. Alright, let's go. Maybe I think it's the Warrens. My first time taking a train ride.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I've just been trying to run around, get a feel for things.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm on the right way. I think this ties right into the city. Nope. Just shoot more people, apparently. A lot of angry people around here.
I do kind of like this area of here are some people who are obviously against you, and here are some people who are just civilians.
Yeah.
It makes it feel more like a lived-in world than just running to a place and, oh god, there's 8 people who want to kill you.
Yeah. Well, there's some high-level folks. Maybe I went the wrong way. We're able to hold our own against them decently. They're only 6 levels ahead of us now.
Yeah, it looks more like they're doing a lot of damage to you, not that they're super bullet spongy or anything. Uh-oh.
That killed me.
Does that mean you lost your progress, or...?
No, it's just going to put us back at the beginning of it. Which, is this where I want to go?
It says install VR camera in the umbilical. So, do you have to install another camera, or did it stop the camera that you already did?
It's another camera.
Okay.
It's another camera. Let me see if I can get us pulled back up to main trading places. Where's that going to take us? I think it's back here. We might not get back to the town. I'm not quite sure how to get back there right now.
How do you save? Can you just save from anywhere, or do you have to be at specific spots for that?
Auto saves.
Okay.
Which it does a pretty good job. I don't know what this excited means. Is that... Oh, cool. Had a basic component that we can use when we're... There's a weaponsmith on top of a vendor that allows you to upgrade a certain gun that you have.
Okay.
We'll keep moving down here and see what we get. Try another location. Let's go to... Nope. God damn it. Flip this. I think it was No Man's Land. That's Cluster 13. We'll try Cluster 13. I remember the name of the hub I was at.
Well, that's going to make things significantly more difficult.
Yeah. Chase, I don't know if you know this about me. I have no sense of direction. You know that about me.
I think I do know that about you.
Yeah. It looks like you're healing up while on the train. That's a cool thing. I like the character designs. I mean, it's very much like, to your point. Yeah, here we go. All right, so I don't have my weapons out. This is the main hub. Here's where we can go in and do some shopping and trading. Most vendors will have all the things that you're looking for. You can go to these grafters they're talking about for your augmentations. As you progress forward, you can get new inventory at the location. So let's see what's going on here. Sidearms, it looks like there's some new ones. Ooh, shit. There are some nice big ones now. So this is what I've got a lot of. I can sell most of those. That's some nice damage. That's a hand cannon if I've ever seen one. I have Dread. I like that gun quite a bit. I haven't really used my shotgun too much. But let's sell a couple of these real quick. Weapons, I'll do... So, I mean, you've seen a vendor in a video game before. You know what I'm talking about there.
This looks better than Outriders. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but...
I think it is. I do think it is. So I didn't explain this earlier, but every piece of armor gives individual defense rating for each damage type. Make sure to equip armor best suited for the type of incoming damage you want protection from the most. It's also very important that you keep up with the quality of your armor as you start encountering enemies of a higher level. A lower defense rating will be very punishing against stronger enemies. Yada, yada, yada.
Okay.
I hope he doesn't know that I killed his buddy. Some really dumb looking, really cool looking stuff. For our character here. Ooh, look at that one. Flatliner combat hood. I don't know. I think that there's something here with this game, Chase.
Okay.
I think
I believe you.
It's got legs. Augmentation. Let me show you that one really quick, and then we'll wrap up. I like this guy.
Ooh, yeah.
He's good.
He's got a story or two.
Oh yeah. So I can get a frag grenade if I want to. Sweet Justice.
Are those consumables or are those like a special power?
This is gonna be this is like a grenade slot. So I've got the shockwave right now, which that one just does a pulse and knocks back enemies. But this one sounds like a black hole almost. Stasis drone. There's some cool stuff you can get from a technical standpoint. Yeah, I think that this is a fine game to hang out and play with some friends. And
as long as they also have Game Pass.
As long as they have the right version and you go through all of the hoops. So as we said at the start of this is from Neon Giant. $30 on Steam, included on Game Pass if you have that. It's $30 on Windows and Xbox if you do not subscribe to that service. I don't know how long it is, but you can do 4-player co-op. It also supports couch co-op. And if you're looking for a loot-driven shooter, I wouldn't call it a looter shooter. Maybe it is one of those. I don't really know anymore.
If you loot and you shoot, it's a looter shooter.
Well, you've got yourself a cyberpunk looter shooter, my friends. Here at the Casual Hour, we sometimes play looter shooters and other games, usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10:30 p.m. Central, twitch.tv/Casual Hour. If you want to find some of our other offerings, tune back into YouTube. Go ahead and give us that like and subscribe there. Go back and look at the way back catalog, and you can see some of our previous streams. And make yourself real cozy with the Casual Hour. We're not going anywhere. We're having a good time. Me, Chase, Johnny, and Patrick are the Casual Hour. You can hang out with us live Wednesdays at 10:30 or tune in Fridays 9 a.m. Central on wherever you listen to podcasts. Chase, I think you might like this better than you did before we played it. That was my goal.
I think that's a fair thing to say. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cool. Way more intrigued by it now than I was before.
Then we did our job. We've done our job, everyone. Chase, thanks for hanging out and putting up with me. Had a good time hanging out with you and playing this game. And we'll be back later on.
Sounds good.